Howdy friends, welcome back to a new episode of the Cheesiest Man Alive, and today we're opening up with a 12 pool into a drone pool as we're playing against One. I'm not sure if this is the first player to have ever bought this game and that's why he got the nickname One, or if there's some other reason why he's called One. Maybe he's the first guy that's going to lose to me today and he changed his name just for that. That's completely viable, of course, completely possible. So we're gonna send these workers to go across the map right about now. I hope we're not playing against any type of pool first. That usually really freaking sucks if you are playing against pool first. Usually end up losing. But I have good hopes so far. I haven't seen a Ling out. At least it's not a 12 pool. Sometimes if you 12 pool versus 12 pool, if you bring your own drone, you automatically lose the game pretty much. But that doesn't seem to be happening at all here. So I am a happy camper for now. Here we go. Get a good luck, have fun. It's a little bit too late to do it now. Really, you get big dickish vibes in that case if you start doing it at this point. We'll just build 3. I can live with that actually. Yeah, for sure. Up. All I really need to do actually is keep my things alive. Huh? Keep my spines alive. This feels okay as well. Right? Yeah, I think we just won the game. Beautiful stuff. Didn't even really need the spine crawlers. I'm still getting them, of course. Still, spine crawlers are uber cool. And anything that's uber cool, I like to build. I'm losing a bunch of my links. I'm gonna just send these drones back home. Now, there is a spine coming down here for my opponent, but I'm just gonna get 2 of my own spines down here as well. And 2 versus 1 usually is a winning fight, if I recall correctly. And this spine controls basically the narrative on the top floor, as it can attack everything from links that try to move down to the spawning pool as well as the hatchery. So this feels pretty much like a win here. And now we're just gonna move this one into this mineral line. Didn't even really need to do that, but it doesn't matter either. We have 7 drones at home. My opponent has nothing at home. And we just won the game. He just needs to realize in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. One was indeed defeated without a GG, may I add. Apparently not a huge fan here of of the drone pool, but I am. 14 points in the pocket, and that means we get to change our GG counter, which brings us to 119 wins and 66 GGs. Beautiful stuff. Now, it will be too simple now that we're playing against One again to do the exact same thing. So we are going to change speeds a little bit here. Because if you get the same player on the exact same map, you really can't get away with doing the same build twice. It is simply not possible. So we need to just think about how we want to do it right now. What do we want to do actually? And I think we're going for a beautiful Ling Bane bust here. Just a more sophisticated cheese. You know, you have these builds where you look at them and you think to yourself, you know, this is fine and this is fun, but where's the skill in it? I mean, I just pull my drones and I pray for a certain build order. It's not really a skilled cheese. It's the beauty of it because it feels really bad for your opponent if they lost you to a bad decision in the first 50 seconds, basically. But it also doesn't feel like, you know, it gets them down as much. And that's what we want to do now. We really want to try and show that we're also superior when it comes to a more macro-oriented cheese. So basically a 23 drone Ling Bane all-in. Some true, practically a macro build at this point, you know? If you compare it to the other crap that I've been doing, this is as macro as you're gonna get it. Is a full base saturation and a little bit. 24. I feel 24, 25 drones. I think it's just such a beautiful number for a Ling Bane flop. I'm kind of afraid that he just starts walling, but if he walls, then we just burst through that. We take down this wall. Pew. I should have seen it coming, I guess. I guess I should have seen it coming, eh? No drones with it. No drones with it. I should have played pool first. I knew I should have done it, but I didn't. What a mistake. What a mistake. Let's just move down. Up. We're gonna get a bunch of links out. And oh. Honestly, not looking all that bad for me. Just need to start fighting right about now. This was great. This honestly was just great for me. Such a big win here for me. Look how many links we have already. We can counterattack, or we could continue mining some gas and then go for a massive link flood. I pretty much... Oh, no, no, my friend. Not this. Not your overlord. Not your overlord, my friend. Look, they're desynchronized. It's pissing me off. Ah, just gonna move on the map, are we? Are we actually? 22 workers. Okay, let's start our link production. Let's do one more inject, and then I'm just gonna start moving on the map. See if I can find any other overlords here. That would be really sick to have, actually. If I can get like another overlord kill, yeah, that would be absolutely huge. I'm gonna continue mining gas, I've decided. I'm just gonna get Baymax with this as well. Not Purling. Purling is stupid. Okay, then we have these guys. I'm just gonna hide them somewhere. Wasn't sure why I want to do that, but I'm just looking for the next overlord, really. I don't actually care about anything else. I just want to get his overlord down. Oh, gotcha. So one more inject, and then we start going ham. We actually go. We'll go and find it, okay? We'll go and find this bad boy. That's for sure. It's a full wall. It actually is a full wall. Wait, it's a full wall. It's not just a semi-full wall. It's legitimately a complete full wall. That is so silly. That isn't even good. What is this? How does he know what I'm doing, I guess? Kind of gave it away in my last game, huh? It wasn't the most macro-oriented build, that's for sure. Okay, let's go. Evo chamber. Let's attack the middle one. Or this one. Okay, let's just go. Whatever happens there, kill him. I hope I did. Feels like it, at least. You guys can also come, show up. So this is going to be like some... Oh my god. What did he just blindly build this? He can't actually be serious, right? You can't actually be serious. Holy crap, what is this garbage? There's a spine in there and everything. He's going ham. He's having a blast, and I'm not having a blast at all. I'm gonna get in. That's not what I'm doubting. It's just... The question is never if I was gonna get in. The question is, could I do something while getting in? I think the answer seems to be, oh yes, baby. Here we go. I can't believe I actually managed to burst this. This did not feel very burstable. I think there's some roaches that should be coming out soon. If there's not, then he's super dead, because he doesn't have a roach warren anymore. Okay, there's the first roach. I mean, that's not enough. You need way more than just one roach. I can't believe I'm actually winning. I legitimately burst down his wall. This was not supposed to happen, my friends. This was not supposed to happen. Oh, he's trying to block me again, but can't block the king. GG. What? That's what we call a 2-0. I'm sorry. I know some people use this to go to sleep. It's not the video. It's not the video. All right. I always love it when I get like the emails. It's like, ah man, I've been using you to get the, you know, to fall asleep for the past 4 years now. I absolutely love it. And ever since I got the sound that I'm spamming this thing, and it's not ideal, but it happens. 66 out of 120, as this Zerg is kind of ruining it. I wanted to cancel because I don't want to get him for a 3rd time in a row. You know, I'm all for ruining people's day, but, you know, a moderate amount. I don't actually want him to completely feel awful about himself. Just a little bit bad for losing to me twice in a row. Luckily, we get Surtur Rising. Surtur Rising is a Terran player. Now, Terran players deserve everything they get. Terran players are, I don't want to say the scum of the earth, but... I can't think of a type of human that is worse than the average Terran player. No offense, of course, to the Terrans that are nice. It's just you find yourself in just a very bad group of people. You know, just nasty people, never GGing, never saying the good luck have fun. We get a good luck have fun here. So I'm not so sure what I'm feeling yet. All I know is that it's going to be something, maybe a 7 roach rush. Okay. This is actually a build that I never play. Legitimately never. So I don't quite know the build order. I feel like it is full. And then I go into gas from here maybe. So this is a gas bad boy. I get one more drone. And then I get a hatchery downstairs. This feels about correct. This really does feel about correct. Maybe I'm even supposed to go for a 17. Yeah, let's just do it like that. Whatever. Who cares about the rules, man? Wait, what is this? Wait, I thought that was a Terran. Oh, I completely misread that.
We require.
And what was he doing?
We require more.
Hey, I'm a little bit confused right now. I'm just gonna keep it real with you all. I was so sure this was a Terran. He had a Terran portrait. I just look at the portrait and think to myself, oh, this is a Terran. He was trying to cannon rush, wasn't he? I think he was trying to cannon rush me. And now he's just really upset that he can't cannon rush me. I would be upset too, to be honest. I mean, it is fairly upsetting if you're, you know, you're just an innocent Protoss player and I'm hoping to cannon rush someone. And this is what happens. Do I actually... I don't know what I want now. I guess I'm gonna get a... I'm gonna get a Rose Warren, right? Do I need speed? I'm gonna get speed as well. So I'll start with speed. Then we'll get like a bunch of roaches out. What is this? Second pylon on the high ground? That's actually pretty standard. I'm not sure why that scared me so much. So, the thing that I want to do here... What is the thing that I want to do here, actually? Maybe one more Overlord? I don't know. Do I want that? Yeah, I want that. One more set of links. And he's not allowed to scout my roaches, surely. That's the one thing I actually do care about. So we're building what? How many roaches? 3 roaches? Okay, no second queen. Can't afford that. Can't afford that at all. Should have ran by with these, now that I think about it. He shouldn't actually be scouting across the map, by the way, for the very simple reason that if this is an actual link flood, which it definitely could have been, he would just lose the first adept. Okay, yeah, so you need to stay home. Exactly, stay home like this, buddy. This is exactly your job. Nice, 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 nice. Building one more Overlord. I know it's not necessary, but it's fun. Things that are fun don't need to be necessary. Okay, now we're gonna send this in, and that's gonna allow us to do some cool stuff as well. Hopefully he builds a Stalker and he just goes chase this. If he goes ahead and chases that, it would be really, really sick. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, one of these. Here it is. He had no clue what was kicking up. He's building phoenixes. No battery. Nothing. You can play like this against the pool first, bud. What is this? Oh no. This is a fun little all-in. It's been going well today, huh? I like it when I play kind of, you know, these builds that don't really get played anymore, and you get to play them against people and they get very upset because they forgot about their existence. 66 out of 121, and our MMR here, cheesing, is significantly higher than my MMR when I play macro with Zerg. Does that mean that Zerg is the best all-in race? I actually think it does. My Terran MMR with cheesing is lower, my Zerg MMR is higher, and my Protoss MMR is also lower. Which probably means that either my Zerg macro is just hot garbage, or that this is actually broken. And whenever I get to make the decision between something being legitimately imbalanced of another race, or that I'm bad at something, then obviously I much rather blame the race, you know, or point blame to the race. And that's what I'm gonna do here as well. Gonna go ahead and say, ooh, this is time for a 12 pool against Bunch, actually. This is definitely time for a 12 pool against Bunch. I'm not sure if he is a scouter. Like, it's not like I'm like, oh, Bumps, he doesn't scout when it's inside and out. Like, I don't have deep, familiar knowledge when it comes to that. You know, I'm just not sure about that. But I feel like inside and out is a good map for this. By the way, for the people who were wondering last game, a lot of you are Protoss players, like, oh, that build looked good. What am I supposed to do? Well, actually, I think against pool first, if you don't get a good scout off, and if you don't see a third phase, it's okay to build a battery in your natural. That's generally a good thing, and always open up with either an Oracle or a Void Ray 100% of the time. And like that, you're just gonna win. Okay, this was a Pylon scout, or slightly earlier, tried to block, and now he knows what I'm doing. So he still needs to have a response to the 12 pool, of course. It's not like he scouts and wins the game, but it could become a little bit tricky for me right now, which I don't like generally when things become tricky for me. He should pylon block this. Because Because if he pylon blocks it, he forces my links to stay home for a little bit longer. Like now I'm just gonna send one link in. Oh, maybe I can kill that. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can kill it. Maybe I can't. Oh, I can't really kill it. This was fine though. Now he's gonna lose this worker. And he should move it to the right side. Because then, you know, he can maybe keep it alive. Or it's gonna force my links to stay away for longer. Yeah, that was a good move. I'm not actually gonna chase it. I have more important things to do. We're just gonna start fighting this this building here. I actually built too many links, that's for sure. So now I really feel like I need to do something. I built way too many links. I built 14 links. This is really uncommon. I don't like that I did that. Maybe I can actually clear this gate though. That would be pretty sick. Not sure if the second zealot's even gonna come out here. Oh no, bumps! What a mistake. Oh, wait. What a mistake! I was correct after all. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it! I'm building more and more links. Maybe I can even take out this pylon before this one comes out. Oh, that would be so unfortunate for my opponent. Well, never mind. That didn't quite happen. I have a lot more links coming in, by the way, so I'm still hoping that maybe I can take out a pylon here, something along those lines. Oh, there we go. That pylon is definitely dead. And we're just building, you know, we're engineers. Look at that. Bam, bam, bam. You get taken out. Yes, finish that up, buddy. Finish that up. I'm gonna surround you. I'm gonna surround you. Oh, that's game. That is game. That is legitimately game. Oh my god, that is so frustrating. This must have been the most frustrating game, especially because I kept building links for no good reason, because I'm a bit of an idiot. It does get the cancel down. This should be game. If this isn't game, it's because of my poor incoming micro. But I don't think I can actually mess this up. I don't think it's possible. We're gonna follow this up with a link flood, Baneling bus. So it's a combination, you know. I love combination. Huge combination enjoyer. Put one out of gas immediately. We get this pylon. Probably would have actually been better. Ooh, that kind of shade. Am I gonna catch the shade again? No way. Second time in a row. Oh, almost had him. Almost had him. Come on, get the shade out, brother. Get the shade out. I know you want to. Oh, this good control out of him. Well, not great. Good enough. Poor bumps. I already feel bad. Okay, well, this party has actually ended. Is that a Stargate? Or second gate? Feels like a Stargate to me. Gonna build a Void Ray. He's a bit of a Void Ray user every now and again. Actually, want another queen now. Yeah, definitely do. Should probably get that Baneling nest at some point in the near future too. And here we go for our extra links. Ah, it's a Void Ray. Okay, let's see if we can actually send these out. He doesn't have a full wall yet. That could be bad for him. Could also be not bad for him, depending on what I do next. He has a pylon in the wall. It's so vulnerable, my friend. You're so vulnerable. I don't think he knows yet. There we are. Just gonna start flaming these links across the map. Oh, actually, I'm gonna end up losing that, which I'm frustrated by already. How many do I actually need to kill a pylon? Like 5 or something? I don't even know. I'm such a bad Zerg player. I'm just gonna build 6. Just as much money as I have really is what I'm gonna build. Who am I kidding? Come on, get me my Banelings, mate. I deserve it. Banelings, Banelings, you are my friends. Oh my god, Banelings, how long does that building take? That's actually crazy, no? I should nerf that. All these useless nerfs. The Baneling nest takes too long. That's the real problem here. 14 seconds for Banes as well. That could actually be longer. I have a morphing time only 14 seconds for a unit literally explodes on top of my probes the entire time. I feel like the stronger a Baneling gets, the more the longer it should take to nerf. What? He has a unit in front of it. That's super. Oh, I actually didn't help. Oh, that's so unfortunate. For him, lol. Okay, this game is uber over again. The second Stargate? Yeah, it was. You think he gets the target? It's down. He did. Just gonna build one Baneling. You always want to build at least one Baneling. And the reason for that is quite simple. We're gonna drone behind it and then go for a Hydra then after. If he manages to survive, which seems very unlikely, but Protoss is one hell of a race. Oh my god. That was not a good Baneling usage, but doesn't matter. Yeah, there we go. Now, bumps always GG's. But if he doesn't GG here, I would kind of respect that in a way. I played like a complete idiot and got extremely lucky. Yeah, okay. It's just gonna need some banings here. If I get the banings out, these pros are just gonna die. Oh, come out. Come out of your cave. I got you. Just gonna need more queens as well, honestly. Oh, he actually sniped all of them? Except for this one. Oh, he has no workers left right now. This game is really over. Right now what he's doing, he's trying to get the guts to tap out with GG. Wow. Yeah, there was some charging to do, you know? It's when you use Solar Beam in Pokemon, you need a turn to charge. Bumps was doing the same thing here. He's definitely trying to charge. I always thought it was such a crap move because it required 2 turns. It did deal a lot of damage. Solar Beam, I think it's called, yeah. Okay. So for the people, I actually think this is fun. When I play off-race against Protoss, I can actually tell you what he did wrong. So, what did he do wrong here? First of all, this gateway can be a little bit further to the back, but this definitely should have been chrono boosted. And also, you probably want to have this towards the inside. So, you want to have the Zealot near the gateway that is the most exposed always. No matter what. So you can build this one up here and then have the Zealot in between the 2 gates. Then your Cybercore is still pretty protected. And then this gateway you could move with your Zealot towards to attack it. You should have chrono boosted this Zealot probably faster, so you can move back and forth a little bit easier. Or if you think you're going to lose this gate, chrono boost this Adept so you can get it out. And then obviously one of the main mistakes also was losing the Adept here with the Shade in between these 2. If that hadn't happened, this would have been completely fine because I built way too many links. But this was legitimately game ending. Lost him so much crap. It's almost like it could predict the future, but I just accidentally built too many links. This was not like some grand plan. I actually was just being an idiot. And sometimes being an idiot works out, you know? It actually is the case. It's like these people that put their entire life savings on black on the roulette table, and then it is black. And then they just doubled their money. Like, this is not a... It's not a very sophisticated way of doubling your money, you know? Warren Buffet, he looks at that and thinks to himself, that is ridiculous. You should have put your money in an index fund like a responsible person. But, I mean, he did just get beaten by an idiot, so what does he know? Well, this is a win. Did GG once again, Protoss players, of course, coming in clutch with the GGs as always, because Protoss players are mannered and very cool. It is actually crazy. I just don't understand why this is the case. Is it just because we're getting like bullied into being mannered all the time? Like, I think Protoss players over the course of StarCraft 2, but also StarCraft 1, have gotten the most hate. And as a result, rather than lashing out the entire time, I think Protoss are the strongest when it comes to having control over their emotions. I think that is actually what happened here. It's like they get flamed so much that they just, when they get defeated, they're like, okay, I got defeated, but I have control over my emotions. Because as a pros player, if you don't control your own emotions, you don't stand a chance. You're just constantly getting flamed by people. And you're always getting flamed. People think that it stops, but if you win a tournament, it's because of your race. If you lose a tournament, you lost despite your powerful race. There's just no winning as Protoss. If you don't have a strong mind, you actually can't live life. This is something you need to... So yeah, all these... I mean, the numbers just prove it, honestly. The numbers actually just prove it. Now, there's of course other theories as well that have been proposed. Is that the race is so easy that, you know, you don't really care too much, you know? In order for a Terran player to reach 5k MMR, they need to put in like years of effort, and a Protoss player can do it while at the same time also learning an instrument or something like that. So the mental investment that you have in the game is a lot less. So if you lose, you care less. But I actually believe that the more time you invest into something, the more likely you are to be mannered about it. Bad-mannered people are way more common at the lower leagues, is because people often get frustrated when they don't understand why they lose. People don't get frustrated if they completely understand their own mistakes. And at a higher level, people tend to understand their own mistakes better, which is why we have so little people that leave without GG at the highest level. Also because it comes with harder reputational consequences, I guess. People are really annoying if you leave a game without GG, even if you do it not on purpose. I've left games without GG, without purpose, you know, accidentally at the start. You know, it has happened. I've also left games without GG on purpose. 100%. Back in the day. I was a real bad boy back. People don't know this, but I might seem like a mannered man now, but behind this face, this facade, is a bad mannered prick. I'm not proud of the things I did when I was 19, 16, 17. I flamed people a good amount. Hey, what is this? Oh, it's a Terran player. Oh, it's a CC first. Oh, it's a CC first. That is exciting, actually. CC first are quite exciting to me. Oh, I like this. So there's a couple of build orders with CC first, and I don't think any of them are really good against a Roachalin. I'm not sure if a reactionary Roachalin is actually a thing. I don't think it is. But if it is, then I just invented it. I'm gonna get some Ravagers as well. So usually it's a pull out of gas with more units, but that's not what I'm gonna be doing here. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so Reaper stays at home for now. And then we're just gonna... The moment we see him move out is when we're gonna move in, obviously. Like, that's just the entire plan. Like, this is not some genius... some genius build. This is just really... This is really simple stuff. So, most of the time with CC first, people don't scout. And then they get Reaper. They are forced to keep it at home. If they don't get a Reaper, then that also sucks for them. Like, there's really no winning at all for the Terran player. Okay, come on. I need one more Roach. There we go. So we're going into a 7 Roach attack right now. Which is honestly kind of intense. Why do you build a Reaper if you're going to keep it home? Might as well build a Marine then, no? In my mind. Now, then again, I'm not a Terran player, so what do I know? Stupid Protoss. Okay, get this one. Oh, I should have morphed that one. My bad. Always morph the one that's furthest to the front. Actually helps. Oh, I thought I built another one of these already. Okay, 2 Hellions. It's gonna move out right now, right? Look at this. I'm just gonna right-click this. I almost want to ask him a question. When I did that the other day, I felt so bad though, so I decided to never do that again. Up. I think this game is just completely over right now. I just don't see a way for him to win. What's the chance he GG's me? I think it's very little. Like, legitimately very, very little. Hello, how about we all attack the same thing? Beautiful stuff. I still feel like this was really, really, really good for me. Right? I mean, we're still dealing damage as well. It's not like it's over now. Like, well, it kind of is over, but... Oh, wait, what? One of these guys? Maybe I can kill one more? Oh my god, it's so broken. The freaking medevac heal is too strong. People don't talk about this enough. But the medevac heal... People always complain about the queen, but what about the medevac heal, huh? How's that fair? How many queens do I have? I have 2 right now. I'm not uber stoked about that. We have a couple of these on the way. Oh, what is that? What's that? Is that Hellions? I think that's Hellions, no? What is this? Mines. Meh. That was very mediocre. We're just gonna build pure drones right now. And then we're gonna Roachalin behind this. I don't even really want to get upgrades, but I feel like I'm almost GG. Well, no GG, of course. It's a Terran player. How is it possible that literally the only time I get GG is against Tosses? It makes no sense. And I feel like Zerg players get GG the less. Probably because their build orders are... I think cheesing with Zerg at the lower level is by far the easiest thing to do. Like, out of all the races, I think Zerg is the easiest to cheese with. I actually believe it. There's so many builds that just insta-win. Like, Link Floods are super difficult to defend and super easy to execute. Roachalins are extremely easy as well. Zerg is just the easiest race. I think it's time to realize. Which is weird because they also GG very little. You feel like if people have such an easy race to cheese with, they'd understand when they get cheesed. You know, that they GG themselves. But no. No manners. Not sure who's worse mannered. I think it's still Terrans, but Zerg are getting pretty close. Protoss at the top. Lonely by themselves. That is going to be it for me as well. I'm also lonely by myself in this room. I'm going to make an end to it and, well, not to my life, but yeah, I'm just going to go downstairs and watch a movie and turn dark very quick. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, don't forget the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Thanks so much and adios.